Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is My Everything. Here in the book of Psalms in chapter 62, 5 through 8, and it says, Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from Him. Truly He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in Him at all times. You people, pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge. Boy, does this describe who God is to you? Wow, man, it's the psalmist here is pouring out some from his heart, saying some mighty, strengthening things, some things that really draw us in about He's my salvation, He's my rock, He's my refuge, He's my everything. Is God really that to you? Is God really this important in our life? See, you might be a mom today, or dad today, or grandparent, or uncle, or aunt, or brother, or sister, or a full time ministry doing something for God, and there's a lot of things that we find ourselves bogged down in doing a lot for God. And I'm not saying that's bad. Yes, we do. We work for God and work for God and work all we can. But a lot of times we get so bogged up in working for God, or do we really look at Him as being all this? And see, as long as we're working for God, do we spend the time to allow our lives to deepen in a relationship with Him? Do we really and truly become intimate with Him as He speaks? And He says, we find rest in God, not working for God, but finding rest in God, finding that time to sit alone in a quiet place somewhere and read God's Word and meditate on God's Word and allow God's Word to speak to us, or spending time in prayer just one-on-one with God. It's sort of like, just take, for instance, your children. We talk to our children. We tell our children about God. We tell our children about God. We tell our children about God. We just cram Jesus Christ into their life. But you see, you need to spend equal time in praying to God for your children. Not just pounding your children with it, but spend as much time or more time talking to God about your children instead of your children about God. Make it equal. So as much as we work for God, then we also have to spend that equal time with God, our personal selves. So here we are. This is it, man. This is our refuge, our salvation, our trust, our everything, our strength, our might, our rock. Good gracious, it goes on and on and on. I hope this gives you the word of encouragement that you need today. God bless you. We love you. We'll see you again soon.